Oop. All right, I think we're back. Let me see here. Testing 1 2. Oop. All right, can you guys hear me? All right, I think we're back. Let me see here. Little sound bites right there. All right, so yeah, CPU went out there, so we're back at it. Okay, what game were we doing here? So we're talking about Philly and Tampa Bay, right? So you look at the Flyers. Torts got him playing really well, right? You know, you lose Giroux, Carter Hart playing pretty good, and now you got Tampa Bay minus 290, losing 6-2 to the Penguins. That's a tough one. That was a tough one. 6-2. They started the first few games on the road. They went 1-2. Opening night against the Rangers. But minus, this is a big one. That's a big line. But I don't think Philly has a great record in. Let me take a look at. I gotta bring up back some windows here. Let me go here. Let me go NHL. The Rain Report. All right, we're back. We're good now. Yep, holiday, all good now. All right, let me go to this game here between Tampa Bay and the Flyers. And looking at the last 10 trips in, look at this, 4-6. So, but Tampa Bay owns. Hey, oh, my stream deck's not working. All right, so 8-2. 8-2. Look at that. 8-2 overall. Last 10 head meetings. That's a pretty good record right there. All right, let me see. I get my stream deck going here. Oh. Just bear with me, guys. Hey, a little bit of a snafu right here. There we go.
Owns.
All right, so Tampa Bay 8-2 straight up in their last 10 head-to-head meeting. I like Tampa Bay here, but I'm not laying 290. Boston taking on the Ottawa Senators. Now, the thing is, Ottawa, who's the starting goalie tonight in Ottawa, it looks like it might be Forsberg, right? So it might be Forsberg. And for the Boston Bruins, it looks like Jeremy Swayman. Yeah, you know what? Boston's got a good 1-2 punch with Allmark and Swayman. Anton Forsberg. There's a quiet nervousness to the Ottawa Senators. See, another 120 line. I don't like that line right there, minus 120. I don't think I'm going to touch this game. It's just Ottawa, you know, 2 good games. You know, they're 0-2. They lost to Buffalo. They lost to the Leafs, but 2 competitive games. But there's a quiet nervousness that I don't like. Opening night in Ottawa, I'm going to pass that game. I'm not liking this one. But the thing I do like is that Boston played last night. And what's the puck line on Ottawa? It's probably going to be too expensive. Let me see what the line is. The puck line. So let me see here. NHL. And let me see what the line is. Ottawa puck line. No. Boston, Boston's the favorite at the underdog at plus 1.5, minus 255 I saw, or 235. Yeah, minus 240. Yeah, pass. One in doubt, get out. Anaheim taking on New Jersey. The Ducks losing 6-4. New Jersey 5-2 loss to the Red Wings in their last game. Minus 192. That's way overvalued. Anaheim. Totals at 6, a 58.1% chance of winning on New Jersey. I like New Jersey here, but I'm not laying that price. New York Islanders minus 225. Man, the bookmakers don't want you to bet hockey this year. That's what I'm getting the feeling. At the beginning of the NHL season, they're trying to really slow you down betting NHL. Minus 225. Give me a break. That should not be 225. 5.5 is the total. I do like the Islanders here. 58.2. Buffalo taking on the Oilers. Hey, Buffalo looked pretty good out of the gate, 1-1. But minus 270. Again, they really don't want you betting hockey right now. Minus 270. Yeah, I like Edmonton, but I kind of like Buffalo here. I do. There's something that tells me Buffalo. I like the way they start the season, but what's Buffalo's record in Edmonton the last 10 trips? Let me take a look here. Let me see if they do. Some teams don't do well on the west when they go out west, right? Especially west of Canada when you play Calgary, Vancouver, and Edmonton. 6-4 straight up. Not bad. Not a bad record. Edmonton 3-7. You know what? I think Buffalo might be worth a look here. Who's the starting goalie in Buffalo tonight? Looks like it's going to be, is it still Anderson? Craig Anderson, Stuart Skinner. Hey, Edmonton. Edmonton's like Philadelphia. Until they figure out the goaltending situation, they're consistently going to be struggling, right? I like Buffalo. I do like Buffalo here. Vegas taking on Calgary, -160, 6.5 is the line. Hey, Cassidy's got these guys playing well. 3-0 to start the year. Calgary 2-0, -160, 6.5 is the total. I do like the Flames here, -160. And the Nashville Predators taking on the LA Kings. Nashville -165, totals at 6. And the starting goalies, looks like you're going to get in net tonight. UC Saros against Cal Peterson. And let's take a look at this game here between the Kings and the Nashville Predators. And let's take a look at Nashville's situation going into tonight's game. Nashville so far 2-2 in the year. Remember they played those 2 games in Finland. Was it Finland or I think it was Finland or Sweden. No, but they lost their last 2 here on the North American soil, losing 5-1 to Dallas. Hey, Dallas looking good out of the gate. Yeah, 4-1, 5-1. They're just happy they're not playing Dallas anymore. LA beating the Red Wings 5-4. So LA played last night and they got to play again today. Yeah, Nashville looking like the play here. Nashville looking like a good play right here. 8-2 in their last 10. Give me Nashville tonight against LA, and that's the bottom line. All right, Flames agree, says Isaiah. Not bad goaltending either. Buffalo was scrappy last year. You know what? Buffalo down the stretch was pretty good. Buffalo was pretty good down the stretch last year. Chris McIntosh, Ottawa, Boston, 1-goal game, last bunch against each other. 1-goal games, last bunch against each other. Let me take a look at that there, Craig. Let me see. Chris, sorry. Boston and Ottawa. I think Boston has their number, though. I think Boston, hey, when a team owns you, as Denis the goalie would say.
So own the Chiefs. Owns.
Yeah, look at that. Look at the Boston Bruins. 8-2 in their last 10 trips here in Ottawa, and overall Ottawa 2-8 against the Bruins. Sometimes, I say this all the time. Games are like fights, and sometimes like you see these 2, like say UFC fighters or 2 boxers. The style of the fights just doesn't really help that one fighter. It's the same thing with Ottawa. The way Boston plays, it's a style of their game that Ottawa can't seem to really pull through and get those W's, right? But we'll see what happens. And the thing remember I told you guys at the beginning of the year, I said, yeah, I love the fact that went out and got Giroud, DeBrincat, and all those guys, but it takes time to build that chemistry. And I just, and I told you guys, I said, hey, I'm not feeling it right now. I'm not feeling it with this team. As much as they got all the big marketing names, you still got to prove it on the ice, right? And we'll see. You got all these big names in Ottawa. DJ Smith, now's the time you got to produce. And if DJ Smith gets off to a slow start, we'll see. It's only game number 3. I'm not going to put the cart in front of the horse yet. But Ottawa, as much as everybody likes this team and they're doing well, you got to get those W's. You got to go out and you got to get wins. You got to go out and you got to get wins. I wouldn't touch this game tonight. I wouldn't touch the Ottawa game tonight. I think Boston owns the Sens, and opening night there's going to be a lot of jitters in the building. And let's see if the sometimes when you're opening night you're pressing too much on your stick, and you're not when you don't get the bounces, and it just sometimes it backfire on you, right? All right, Flames Nash 2-team parlay for me, says Brent. I like the stat low-key Louis. Flames agree, says Isaiah. And yeah, so you know what? When I look at the chart here tonight, when I look at this the schedule, I think Nashville is a good play. I think Calgary is a good play as well. Yeah, so looking at the let me see here. I think Nashville and Calgary looking like good play. I like Buffalo though. Buffalo plus, let me see, what's Buffalo? You know what? Buffalo plus 1.5 goals, -130. That's a good play right there. Buffalo plus the puck line, -130. Hey, Geico Insurance. Go get that Geico Insurance. I don't like this play at all. As much as Torts has got this team going at 3-0 or 2-0, Tampa Bay at home, still a tough team to beat. All right, let's get to the sports betting options. Hey, a little bit of a break today in the show because of the, I don't know what happened. I think I generated so many stats this morning that it probably sucked up all the juice out of my CPU, my computer. I think that's what happened. All right, let me see here. Let's go to, so if you go to the front page of ATSstats.com, This is the this top sports betting options for today. And if you go through sports, you go to NHL, you can see that Nashville, hey, there, look at that, Nashville, the number one betting option today. And when you read the line, hey, what's the line on the game? Minus 165, total is 6. They've been neutral 5 days, which is a great cycle. Rule number 3 of the Raymond Report. Remember, what is rule number 3? Performance cycles. And the Nashville Predators on a 5-day neutral cycle, meaning 2-1 or 4-3, 3-4 in their last 7. But, you know, since it's the beginning of the year, you can see that they're 2-2, so that's why they're neutral. And 67% against the beatables, the top teams. So they're 0% against the beatables, 50% against the notables, and 67% against the unforgivables, right? That's what I call the A, B's, and C's. Okay? The beatables, the notables, the unforgivables right here. 67% against A-type teams. They're on a 2-game win streak, 2-game losing streak. 1-1 home and away, but keep in mind they played in Finland. Minus 135 is what I had on the daily market value index. So Nashville overvalued tonight, and you're getting a Kings team that played last night in Detroit off a 1-goal win. I think Nashville does have a strong chance of winning, especially at 65%. And if you want to see the NFL, go to NFL. Chargers, Arizona, San Fran, Baltimore, Denver. I'll get into that more this week when we get to the NFL. All right, let's get to...
we talking about practice.
80%
not a game, stats. Not a game. We talking about practice. Practice, man. I mean, how silly is that?
How silly is that? The 80% Club and Miss Denica. Good morning, Miss Denica. She says, like the Islanders, why is the line dropping? Good question. Why is the line dropping on the Islanders? Let me see here. What's the line right now on New York? Minus 195. It's overvalued. The line's dropping because they're way overvalued. Remember I said, why are they 225? That's ridiculous. Eh? Yeah, I would like to think it's because of the strength and power of the show, where we gave an opinion, we just moved the line, but no, that's not it. All right, speaking of the show, the 80% Club NHL, look at the Ducks. 11-1-0 against the point spread as an away dog versus non-conference opponent the last 2 years. Same thing for the Kings, 9-1. The over 12-2 for Columbus as a home team on 2 days rest the last 2 years. And the Oilers 11-2-1 to the under as a home favorite, coming off a home loss the last 2 seasons. And let's go take a look at the Major League Baseball. Let's see if we've got any Major League Baseball stats and trends. And keep in mind, stats and trends. Trends are your friends, but they don't pay the rent. The Phillies 10-2 to the under as a pick 'em 120 road underdog when the total 6-7 the last 3 years. Wow, that's pretty good. The under is 10-2 for the Phillies as they pick in the 120 road underdog when the total is 6-7 the last 3 years. So that's pretty good right there, and we'll leave it at that. All right, there you have it. That is the show today, part 2. Hey, good one, Coach. Yeah, I like that. Eh, I would like to think we have that much power in the industry, but probably not. Eh?
What the hell is that?
I don't know. Just trying to flex. Hey, we're just trying to do some flexing here at the Raymond Report. All right, Halliday Henderson says, I've been doing better with the over-under first few weeks in the NIL, or the NHL, I believe you meant. And hey, you got to get some new fingers to type there, Halliday. Hey, NHL, the lines are just crazy. Yeah, you know what? They don't want you betting. And they don't want you betting today. I think they don't want you betting the NHL because why are the lines that crazy? But yeah, who knows? All right, folks, enjoy your rest of your Ruby Tuesday. I'll be back here on a wacky Wednesday. Probably was wacky today, hey, on a wacky Tuesday, but we'll be back here tomorrow. As always, remember the golden rules of sports betting, and let me go back to the golden rules. Shop for value, play those percentages. I'll be back here with another Raymond Report here on a wacky Wednesday. Harry Carey, get us out of here.
Hello again, everybody. Harry Carey from Wrigley Field on a beautiful day for baseball. To be the man, you've got to beat the man.
Joe owned the Chiefs. Owns.
I don't know.
Struggling. Can we have fun? You're damn right. I demand that we have fun.
Put that coffee down. Coffee's for closers only.
Straight cash, homie.
Holy cow!
It's a dog-eat-dog world, Sammy, and I'm wearing milk-bone underwear.
What the hell's going on out here? Woo! If you smile, what the wrong bottom line, cause Stone Cold said so.
Let's go to eat a goddamn snack.
Hey, baby! We're gonna be here all day! We're gonna be here all day, baby! I like this kind of party!